welcome back. My name is Claire.
I'm Molly.
And this is
Book Stupid.
Once again, featuring Hector.
Yes. For who knows how long, Jupe says she's going to build him a little butt.
Allegedly. But first she has to eat her salad.
She has to eat hers, like, kind of like,
yes,
kind of woman.
This poor woman.
God forbid. So what's up, brother?
Let's see. So... It's the end. We're nearing the end of July.
The malaise.
And my malaise is starting to set in. I'm really upset.
I told you I wasn't going to be helpful on this topic because I feel it too.
Oh, I thought you meant like I won't even hear it.
Oh,
like,
no.
Okay.
I'm here to tell you summer's over.
Happened. Stop. It literally makes me sick to my stomach. My mom always jokes when I was a kid. I've spoken about how Memorial Day is my favorite holiday. And when
Which is crazy.
Which is crazy, but I love summer so much. And when I was a kid, like when the school uniform and like back to school catalogs would come.
You would get a new school uniform every year?
God, no. I don't think I ever had a new school uniform. I'm the youngest of four.
I'm the oldest, and I don't think I did. At least by high school, I would just like pick a skirt out of the lost and found.
I'm pretty sure I wore my brother's khakis one year. Like, I never had a new uniform.
Okay.
There's like 3 different color buttons on my skirt.
Nice. Quirky.
But, not on purpose. You would get the catalogs, and I would check the mail every day in the summer and throw out the back to school catalogs before they made it into the
That's
house.
irrational.
Well, I just didn't want to see it. I didn't want to.
Oh.
And they started.
You didn't think you could slow the arrival of fall.
I thought I could slow time. Yeah.
Oh, right. And have we established on the pod yet that you dressed as Father Time?
I don't think we have. No. So I've always been a person of malaise. When I was in 3rd grade, I dressed like Father Time for Halloween.
Hoping to exercise some modicum of control.
Yeah.
Over the changing of the seasons, the passing of time.
Okay, but by Halloween, I start to accept what's happening. It's September.
Because you love Halloween, you love to wear wigs,
Yes.
you have wig face.
Exactly, I love theater.
Yeah.
It's really, I struggle with like August, really like the second half of August when it starts to like, you'll be walking.
When did you get these nails done?
I got them done at home. Aren't they fabulous?
They look just beautiful.
Yeah, they're my mermaid
so
nails. I'm clinging to summer.
They're really great. Okay, yes, yeah.
So
by October you accept it. But
yeah, it's that middle of August and middle of September where I really like, Julia can't even hear about it. It's like, you start to, like, you'll be like, it's like Mary Poppins, like, winds in the east. Like, you'll start to, like, feel like,
totally.
At 8 o'clock, you're like, I could use a sweatshirt right now.
Totally.
And it's, like, the worst. The worst. And I'm starting to feel the fear.
You're not wrong. It's coming for us.
Okay, so, well, my plan, I was feeling that this weekend, and I was like, I need to, like, I was like, this is our last summer.
The summer we turned pretty.
This is the summer we turned pretty, and it's almost
And it hasn't
over.
happened yet.
Yeah. So I was like, I came back to the city late on Saturday night, I was away, and I was like, girls, we need to get to the bar. Like, come on. I don't care that it's 10:30.
It was
11.
It was late.
It was late.
It was
as
11.
soon as I texted you, because I texted Molly and Juice, like, we're going to the bar. Like, get your tits out.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, summer's almost over.
Yeah. What
are we doing? And as soon as I texted you, you were like, yes, I'm in. And then I was like, okay, see you at 11:30. And then as soon as I texted that, and you went radio silent, I was like, I lost her.
You did. And also I should just note, I was doing a classic summer progression of beach day to shower to dinner out, drinks.
You were living a different summer dream that we all have.
I was. And then I was on Long Beach, and I was coming back to the city, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll get there like 9:30.
Yeah.
And I'll get 9:50, 9:30. If you expected me to keep it up
till 11:30, I did. I
There's
expected
not
you
enough
to sit
Viagra.
there in your room, like, with your eyes, holding your eyes open until I got home.
Oh my God. Mittens went immediately to sleep. I became solely responsible for my dog.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, fuck this. It'd be better to be asleep than responsible for him for a minute longer. Let's all just
so fair.
go to bed. And then
so
I tipped right over. It tipped me over, poured me out.
Yeah.
So I did miss the night out, but I hear you guys stayed out till early hours of the morning.
I also heard that.
Because it's...
on the way here. Juice was like, yeah, like, because we were out till 4 a.m. on Saturday. I was like, we were out till 4 a.m.? Who's we? So, yeah, we went to our new favorite bar, Keys and Heels.
Which I still haven't been to yet.
Yeah, for a few cocktails. And then we went to the local bar where we had a bit of a run-in with a local celebrity who we've spoken about on the podcast before, Flotussi.
Yeah.
He haunts this bar. Okay, I'll do a quick recap.
Yes, please.
This guy hangs out at the bar in the neighborhood. He's matched with all of my friends on dating apps. He's a real pervert.
Yep.
He lives at this bar.
Yep.
If you've matched with him on a dating app, he'll approach you at the bar and be like, I know you from the dating app.
Which
is crazy.
Demonstrates such...
Yeah. A lack of social and otherwise cues.
Have you touched him?
God, no.
How do you know your hand wouldn't go right through him, huh?
I didn't even think about it like that. I thought you meant, like, have you touched him romantically? And I was like, what a terrible accusation.
No, he's a specter of the Upper East Side.
He might be. That would actually make me feel a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, he has stalked a number of my friends.
Yeah.
And then he's just horrible. And
God.
he's just awful. I eventually had to block him on Instagram. So I haven't spoken to him in years, but I see him all the time on the Upper East Side because he haunts.
He just lacks all social mores, and so...
Yes.
Mores? Is that how you say that word? Great.
Yeah. I actually don't know where you got the A's, but I was trying to be nice about it.
There's no accento?
I don't think so.
Hang on a second.
Okay.
Is social mores a different thing?
I feel like you're thinking,
what
like,
did
foray.
I mean by...
I think you're mixing mores and foray.
Where is the producer?
How would you spell foray?
Yeah.
Moray eel, is that a thing?
Yeah,
M-O-R-R.
Of course. What is that?
You don't know the moray eel?
No.
It's like the classic eel.
It's the classic eel. It's the platonic
Moray
ideal.
can refer to either the animal, a type of eel, or the Scottish region and county.
Classic. Social mores.
We got there.
You'll think, oh, surely this man couldn't possibly approach me. He knows
Exactly.
that every interaction has been strange to him. I have pointedly not spoken to him.
And blocked him.
And blocked him for over a calendar year, and still he'll walk up and say, do you remember me from dating app?
So that's exactly what happened. He's leaving. I didn't see him at the bar because Jupes and I were sitting in a corner, sort of like
holding court.
Yeah, holding court for no one. And we were like we were sitting at the entrance, and he walks out, and Jupes told me this, that I tracked him until he left, and I said, so Flotussi just left.
But that's not what you said, is it?
So that's going to go ahead and be Flotussi.
I said, so that's going to go ahead and be Flotussi. And then we stayed for like another, I don't know, half an hour to an hour.
Hoping he'd come back?
No, being like, what a close call that was. But we started chatting with Carrie, bartender, popped by.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Does she frequent that establishment?
Yeah,
no.
we talked about it.
How does she find the time?
Well, so that we were there late because she had been already closed down.
That is fucking
Yeah.
crazy. She stays out after she closes that.
She was having like a
that other
nightcap.
bar?
Yeah, I love how we won't name the names.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that girl has stamina.
I know. So then we finally leave, and he's standing outside talking to the security guard, bouncer, whatever.
That's on you, girls. You got greedy. You stayed. You said, "What fine luck we have to avoid that encounter," and you tempted fate.
He looks us in the eyes and goes, "Nice to see you again, ladies."
There is such a deep darkness.
Darkness.
Do you think he hatched from an egg?
I think so, but he lives in his parents' apartment.
He does.
So, yeah, that was the last I heard anyway.
He doesn't seem like a person who has parents.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Well, did you see there was a Humans of New York post today?
No.
This guy, I guess you'd call him second generation mob. Mostly fell off. All of his kingpin relatives were jailed and then died. But he was talking about his uncle, and he's like, you can Google his name. And so, of course, I did, because he kind of ran Arthur Ave.
No way.
Yeah. And I don't know if this has been well established on the pod or not, but we went to Fordham University, adjacent to Arthur Ave.
Yeah,
The
in the
Bronx
Bronx.
is Little Italy. And there was a lot of, like, mob history in that
Yes.
neighborhood, but less. I mean, it was primarily run by the Albanian mob by the time we got there,
Yeah.
which is a very nice mob.
Yeah, I never had a single issue with the Albanian.
Me neither. I
I'll
think,
keep it that way.
and I thank them for keeping order on the streets.
Same.
I-
And we had such nice things.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I feel like part of like being adjacent to the mob is you get like jewelry. We didn't get jewelry.
And we were always dressed in furs. They kept
Yeah,
us dolled up.
They kept us in cigarettes.
No, but then, okay, so now I'm on this Wikipedia, truly go on, one of my classic spirals.
Right.
And now I'm looking at the Arthur Ave Wikipedia page and like Arthur Ave in media.
Okay.
And there was apparently a reality show called like Boys of the Bronx or something, like Bronx Boys.
Yeah.
And it focused on like adult sons of Arthur
Oh, that
Ave.
is fascinating.
Is it not?
Because there were a lot of, well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah. There were a lot of adult sons around.
There were a lot of adult sons who live with their mothers.
Yeah, exactly.
And
we're adjacent to, and we're kept in cigarettes and furs. They were kept men.
they were kept men. Yeah, so I thought that was really interesting.
That
And
is
I'm going
super
to try to
interesting.
find it
Yeah.
on YouTube or something.
On what? It was, who produced it?
Unclear.
Okay,
It was
I would love to
not
watch it.
hyperlinked. It did not have an article of its own, but I will find
You're going
it.
to create the Wikipedia page about it.
Well, okay, I'm kind of working on a list. This is totally
Yeah.
an aside, but I'm working on a list right now of things I think are rock and roll.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Editing Wikipedia pages is
That
so,
is so
rock and roll.
Like, but if you're editing it for good and not for like,
Oh, of course.
like being like a weird pervert
Right,
who changes
like-
facts for fun. Yeah, exactly. But if you're just like, you know a lot about something,
Yeah.
that is.
And
rock
you
roll.
care about information
Yeah.
and you spend your time ensuring factual exchange of information. Yeah.
That's rock
it's
and roll,
rock
baby.
and roll.
Yeah,
It's cool.
we got to start using that phrase more. Like that's so rock and roll.
That's so rock and roll.
Yeah.
Someone called something, I don't remember, metal yesterday. I
Oh,
don't
that's
remember what
also.
it was.
I love that one.
Yeah.
That's.
That's metal.
That's metal as hell.
That's metal as
That's a
hell.
good one.
Yeah.
What else is on your list? Still working on it.
I'd have to look at my-
Mostly editing.
That was kind of the big one. That's what started the list.
Well, it's a really strong start. It's a tone setter.
Thank you. This one feels like a little too mainstream or like a ubiquitous to even note, but natural hair at formal events is rock and roll.
Wow. Ugh, but okay.
You don't like it?
I feel like I used to do that, and it's like never really worked out for me. Like I'm thinking specifically of my high school senior portraits, where I was like, it's rock and roll to have my naturally curly hair in my senior portraits, and then I got them back, and I was like, oh, what the hell? It just wasn't something about having naturally curly hair and a velveteen sheath just covering your titties. It actually really didn't work.
So, like, did you choose your own outfit for senior portraits?
No. Oh my god. I thought that was a universal thing. They like, you basically like, I forget what they have you wear. Maybe like a
that
sports.
velvet,
Yeah.
like wrap thing.
It's literally
They
like
put
you're
you in a
basically
velvet-
naked from here up, and then they put like a velvet like like it's like a little. Like,
Do the boys have to do it too?
No, I think they were like.
Like suit-
Yeah.
shirt.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like
So
a.
it's like a V-neck situation.
Yeah, but I forget
What-
what they had us do for like our tops, because you're really wearing nothing. It's like, and it's like everyone just, they put it on you, they throw it on
Yeah, I
you.
don't
Like
remember
everyone wears
either.
the same one. It's like a cap and gown essentially, but it's like a titty top. It's
A
actually
communal
great.
velveteen titty
Yeah,
top?
yeah.
And
We
then
must
the
have had to
boys
wear,
wear
like,
suits.
Strapless bra and like a shirt, and they have you like, and then just put it on.
They have you pull down your shirt strap. This is...
No, you take your shirt off and you put on the.
So you're sitting on a
velvet
stool
shirt.
in a strapless
Yes.
bra?
Yes, and imagine that with my naturally curly hair, and also I'm 18.
Imagine that with my big naturals.
No, they were small naturals back then. And I also, like, I think because they had put me in, like, a velveteen top and I was uncomfortable, I'm also making this face in the first round.
Because that's
where
insane.
It's like a grimace, and my mom literally was like, my mom, like, doesn't care about this stuff, and she took one look at those, and she was like, you will be doing the redo on your senior portraits, and we will be straightening your hair.
What are you guys talking about? I'm so disturbed by this entire thing. That you have to wear a strapless bra, go sit nude while I throw this velveteen.
Yeah, don't forget the pearls.
Oh, yeah.
Did you all have to wear pearls?
Those are self-supplied.
You don't have to, but like.
What are you fucking talking about?
Yeah.
And this is coming from a girl who had to wear a floor-length white dress and elbow-length white gloves to graduate high school, and still I think that's
that's
fucking
weird.
crazy.
Wearing
Hey, you're weird. You're the weird.
This is a setup. It's
That's
like that.
insane.
Yeah.
Oh, we're Sandy from Grease.
Exactly. It's like an off the shoulder.
On Amazon, you can get it as the senior portrait draped for girls.
Okay, Halloween costume.
Senior portrait draped for girls, obviously.
Halloween costume, lock it in right now. The senior portrait draped for girls. Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, we didn't get to choose any of our.
Yeah. Like these
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's exactly what all of our portraits look like.
You've heard it so
It's
bad.
very like 80s, actually.
Guys, that's insane.
Ooh, yeah.
That's insane.
Whew. Sorry, Hector just absolutely unloaded far-wise.
It's just like so close to my mouth.
So part of my maximizing my summer is I'm trying to spend more time at the public pool in New York, which is one of my favorite places of all time, which is people don't really get that about me.
I don't know how.
He
did it again? Why can't I smell it?
Or maybe it's just making its way over here still.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, I saw a TikTok today about this, but like the New York City pools are notoriously like, they have a billion rules.
Yeah.
And so the average person goes one time and is like, what was that? Like, that was like a traumatizing experience.
Which is ridiculous because you've now just done a lot of the upfront work.
You've done, and for me, I think the first couple times I went to the pool, I did things wrong.
Sure.
So, and like, look at me, I still persevered. Like,
You did.
You have to, you always have to bring a lock. They won't let you into the pool without a lock.
Gotta have a lock.
You can't bring any electronics onto the pool deck.
Including
no
your phone.
No phones, no Kindles, which is really hard for me because I'm a big Kindle user.
You did figure out a workaround, though.
I did. Well, okay, so last year I took a copy of a book that I hate, It Ends With Us, and I used an X-Acto knife to cut out several pages of the book so that I could put my Kindle inside of it.
Yep.
And hide it from the Parks Department.
And it worked.
It did work, yeah. But one thing I was just thinking about, I've been spending so much time at the pool, is like, I hate when adults get like visibly annoyed with children at the pool for having fun.
Totally.
Like when someone is in the pool and a child splashes them and they're like, oh, I'm like, fork found in kitchen, bitch. Don't come to the pool and don't get in the pool if you're not ready to get your hair wet.
Yup.
And have a child be too close to you. And like, it's okay to be like, oh, I wish that hadn't, but don't like, stop making a scene.
Don't huff and puff.
Don't huff and puff. This is actually, the pool is for children.
Yeah.
It's so kind of them to let you also hang out here.
So truly. And here you are.
Yeah.
Celebrating and indulging your inner child.
Exactly.
Well, these external children would like a word.
Yeah. They're screaming it in your ear, and I understand how loud that can be. But you are in a children's space.
Yeah.
Don't act like you don't belong here.
And you know
I don't
what?
belong there.
Most spaces are children's spaces.
So
if we
true.
want, the population to continue, I guess, then we gotta get cooler about kids just being places.
Yeah.
Be a villager. Everyone wants a village. No one wants to be a villager. No.
I'm starting to lose.
You gotta put up with kids. And no, I'm not saying bars. I'm not saying... I, for example, was in a brewery this weekend, and I was like, breweries have become like Miss Rachel.
And that's all right.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I get it. It feels like a place where you can like have a semblance of a Saturday night with your screaming toddler, but actually you can't.
I think that's just kind of sad. I think if you're gonna, I think if you're gonna have kids, like have kids. And like, You could the restaurant. There's a restaurant. You could take them to the restaurant.
You could take them to the restroom. You could give them a swirly in the restroom. That's where children go.
Yeah. I think there are, because the brewery, I'll actually say this, the brewery is for adults. Like,
Yeah,
the pool is for
the
children.
brewery's for adults.
80% of places
Yes.
are, I think, to your point, children's spaces.
At a grocery store. You can't be
Yeah.
fucking mad at planes. I'm sorry. That's part of the social
Yeah,
contract.
I agree.
You gotta put up. Kids need to get from point A to point B.
Kids must fly.
And kids
Babies
must fly.
fly.
Babies must fly. It's one
Yeah.
of those classic kind of things.
I try to have a lot of patience for children.
Yeah.
I think because I think, I don't love when, like, adults are, like, feel like with kids are, like, you should be nice to my kid, because I'm a little bit
totally.
like, come on.
And I don't feel like it should ever be my job to like watch or entertain your kid.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to punish you for bringing a kid
No,
into my
no,
space.
exactly. Okay, we're agreed. But I do think there have to be adult spaces, and I think the brewery
Totally.
is an adult space.
I think places whose primary occupation is vending alcohol are adults.
Famously, they can't have it.
Unless, they got a little cold, give a little nip of brandy.
Yeah,
on their gums.
never heard.
But
Only
yeah.
bring your kid to the brewery if they're sick. Because it's medicine.
And I've always said that. Mhm.
But I'm like, the public pool is for it's a community space. It's for children. If you don't want children, if you are annoyed by children, I'm sure that there's a pool in Williamsburg that would love to have you for $100 a day.
Yeah,
This
go
is
get
the
a-
community public pool.
Enjoy
Get real.
Resort Pass. and
Exactly.
enjoy Dumbo House.
Yeah.
This is a children's public pool, and you know what? We are in New York fucking City,
Yes.
where kids don't have a lot of third spaces.
This is like yes, exactly. This is it's summer. This is one of the places they can hang out.
Yeah.
Stop being.
I
yeah.
believe in it very much.
Same, and it should be open earlier and all day, but that's a subject for another time.
Fuck yeah. What do you mean
Yeah.
by all day? What are the hours of closing?
Well, so there's a really annoying thing that they do, and I understand it's like for so many reasons.
For when you piss
safety,
and shit.
for cleaning up the piss and shit. But they close every day from 3 to 4 to clean the pool, and it's annoying because that's the one rule I really don't like. I
Yeah.
can get behind almost all of the other rules, but closing from 3 to 4 is annoying because that's like prime pool time, and then you also have to like leave and get back in line to get in and go through the whole thing
It's
over
really
again.
annoying, yeah.
Um,
Do you find that a lot of people do that, or do they just call it?
I usually don't.
Yeah.
I like to do the 11 to 3 shift because it's
Nice.
when you get the most sun.
And you have a job, right?
On the weekends, I like to do the 11 to 3 shift. Sometimes I'll do a 5 to 7 on a work day.
Yeah.
5:30.
I actually love that you've been going after work. I think that's so nice.
And it reminds me of my childhood because we always used to go to. Well, I was at the pool literally from sun up to sundown as a child, but like.
But your parents also love the pool.
Yeah,
so
and
they
we would often
go.
like I'd go home for dinner from the pool, and then we'd go back to the pool after dinner and have like a night swim.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
What a fun childhood
The
memory.
lifeguards hated us. They were like, "Why are you always here?"
We're back, cannonball.
And it's literally time to close, and you're still in it. But yeah, so that's what's going on with me.
That's a good way to
but I was-
fight the dying of the light.
I was challenged because a child did basically like put my book in the pool yesterday. And I'm trying really hard to hold my. I was like, I picked it up because I kind of fell asleep on the pool deck, and then I woke up and I was like, oh, someone ruined my book. Perfect. And I was like, no,
At least
I love
wasn't
it.
your secret book with your Kindle in it. That would have been devastating.
Oh, that would have been terrible.
So the kid just took it, dunked it, gave it back.
I think he was like standing on my towel, dripping wet. Because I was like, I could hear this kid like in my hair. So,
Not enough to wake you up.
No, and I was like, it's his space. It's his space.
I'm kind of thinking that like maybe personal space rules still apply.
I
but
think so.
Tough.
So yeah, I'm trying to. It's okay.
Have you seen well, and who fucking knows? One of Kathy Hochul's promises right now is that by 2027 they'll open the Plus Pool.
What's the
the
Plus
much
Pool?
promised Plus Pool? It'll be in the East River.
What?
Yeah, it's like two like Olympic plus size pools intersecting, making a plus shape?
I don't know about this.
I don't know. Well, everyone keeps telling me, have you heard about the Central Park pool? And I'm like, of course I've heard about
Of
the
course.
Central Park pool. I don't fuck with the Central Park pool. I will be at the pool
Why?
I've been going to for years because I know it's going to be a zoo. And it has been. They've had to
Okay,
close
yeah.
it a billion times, apparently.
Yeah, but the notion of the plus pool is that it's in the river and
That's
it
interesting.
filters river water. That's what you're swimming in. What do you think of that?
I mean, the East River, the water from the East River?
Correct.
Okay. Where in the East River? Because where we live, you can smell the sanitation department pretty much always, at all times when you're on the East
I
River.
think it's in the 60s.
Okay, that's better.
Okay.
I'm interested.
I'm interested too. I would like to know more about the filtration system.
Me too. Well, so yesterday I went to the pool and they weren't letting people in. They were like, we're closing late. They always have issues.
Pee-pee,
Closing
poo-poo.
late because the chlorinator wasn't working. So they're very on top of like.
Good.
They take very good care of the pool. That's one reason why I love going there so much. They take
Yeah.
really good care of it. But
Lawsuit waiting to happen. They got to be on it.
for sure, they gotta. That's why you gotta close to clean. I get it.
Gotta
I
close to
do
clean.
get it.
Yep. Yeah. You're open to taking a dip in the plus pool when it
I'll
opens?
take a dip in any pool. I one day I want to compile a ranking of the pools.
How do you feel about chlorinated versus salt water?
I like salt water, but I think if I'm gonna be in a pool, I would pick chlorine just because it's what I'm used to.
And
Yeah.
and this is even as a woman who spends a lot on her hair.
I know. I was thinking about that yesterday in the pool. I was like,
Do you rinse when you get out?
well, I usually take a shower when I get home.
Sure.
So, yeah. But
Great.
I was like, I'm just going to Green
I
City
mean, your
right
hair
now.
looks great, to be clear, but what have you been?
Well, so I think we've all. I think. I think the big headline for the week is that we're back in Cousins, baby.
We're back in Cousins.
Yeah.
Which you thought was a real place.
I kind of did. I guess.
Sorry, I didn't mean to just make an ass of you.
That was crazy. Which, by the way, you idiot, you thought was a real place.
Oh no, I swear, my friend from camp goes there.
My camp boyfriend is from Cousins. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's very clearly to me modeled off of like
Should we clarify? Back to Cousins
Oh,
means
yeah.
we're watching Summer I Turned
we're
Pretty,
turning pretty, baby.
which we talk about every week.
Yeah, it's kind of our whole thing again.
Okay, yeah.
So the first two episodes came out
Yeah.
this week. Did you watch both?
Of course I
Yeah, of
watched
course,
both.
yeah.
Yep. Uh-huh.
I'm loving being back.
Loving it.
I like for how much shit we talk about that show. I tucked right in.
But I am so sensitive to the brother that they've got in the lead
Yeah,
in a given episode. It's why I couldn't watch season 2 because it's
Yeah.
Jeremiah's season.
it's Jeremiah City, baby.
But here, this season 3, the final season, is seeming like they're kind of like episode 1, a Jeremiah episode.
Yeah.
Had a really hard time watching it.
Yeah.
Episode 2, you're seeing glimmers of hope. You're seeing light coming through the cracks. That light is Conrad.
Yeah.
And
That
now
light's
I'm
coming in
seated.
from California, baby.
Yeah, we traced the call. It's coming from Stanford. And it's
Where he's
Conrad.
training to be a doctor, by the way.
By the way, getting very
Ugh.
prestigious appointments that he
Yeah.
then squanders because he cares too much about Belly from afar.
Which I do find hard to believe. But
I know,
we'll get
too.
into that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I agree. The first episode was tough. The second episode, though, was like, I actually want to formally apologize for like all of the good things I've said about Jeremiah. This season is making me despise him. I don't get it. I don't see any appeal. You can't even finish college because
I know.
Sorry.
Because you can't check an email because you're too busy with your frat.
And Belly, you're too busy with Belly.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? The fact that it's not even like if Conrad were like a normal level of smart and successful, it would be fine. But it's like Conrad's like so much more successful.
Yeah.
Like, what are we even
Got his shit together.
doing? He
Yeah.
can't graduate.
I know.
Ugh.
And he's irredeemable.
He
Not
is.
only is he like absolutely fuck about Weewa City,
Yeah.
but he's like so nasty to look at.
He is, and God, I just
and
want to.
spend time with.
I need him to like condition his hair because it's like gone.
It breaks in your hand crunch.
Oh God, yeah, he's spending too much time at the pool. Like, it is Because there's something about, like, the beachiness of his hair in Cousins where you're like, okay, fine, like...
Oh, okay. I never felt that way. I'm like, he just got a perm and he can't get it wet, and...
But the beachiness at college, it's so gross to me. Like, I really don't like it. And
It's dense.
I just find him, he's so charmless. Like, he has...
Charmless.
He has no, like, there's nothing, like, hot
There's
or
no
fun.
light behind his eyes,
No
his
light.
creepy husky eyes.
Yeah, because it's also, like, Conrad is so, he has a passion.
Yeah.
And, like, he's working towards something he really cares about. And it's like, Jeremiah, I don't even get the sense that you are grounded in nothing.
He's more
besides
less.
your frat bem.
He's Moreless.
He's moreless. It's completely.
He's unmarried.
He's unmarried. It's brutal to watch.
It is insane.
And I think that's okay. So one thing I want to get into the reason why they break up, because that's where episode 2 starts with.
I can't talk about Jeremiah.
Sorry,
please go ahead. Yes.
So episode 2 starts with Jeremiah, or I don't know if it starts, but it happens in the episode where Belly finds out that while they were on a break, which by the way, their breakup was so insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
While they're on a break, Jeremiah hooked up with someone in Cabo.
One of the sorority girls.
And then, like...
Right, okay, sorry. We should just talk about the nature of the breakup.
Yeah.
So, he's like... They're, sitting wordlessly next to each other in their twin bed.
Postcoital, I think.
Who knows? But, like, I think the directing is actually really great this season.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you see her, and this is where I feel really confident that it's going to be a season for me, because...
Yeah. Oh, I don't see how it can't be.
It just is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think the direction is really good because anytime they're on screen alone together, I'm like, these are two people not having fun.
Completely.
Like, there's no joy. There's
no compatibility.
No. It's like, oh, God, it's just hard to watch. So they're sitting kind of like, it's like the end of summer vibes.
Totally. Unmarried with malaise.
And she sees an email notification come through on his phone, like, hey, your flight's good for Cabo.
Yeah.
She's, hey, what was that? He's like, you fucking know that I'm going to Mexico next week.
He's so nasty.
Or tomorrow,
scene.
yeah. And she's like, no, actually, I thought we were both going to Cousins because you want to spend time with your dad or something. And he's like, no, like, fuck, I can't, like, blow off some steam in Mexico.
I can't go to Mexico with my boys? What?
And then she's like, oh, okay, sorry, I know you, like, love to hang with your boys. And he goes, and the sorority girls. And she's like, oh, so they're girls invited, just not girlfriends, because she was not invited to Mexico.
Which is I think a fair
I think so, too.
complaint on Belly's part.
Yeah.
I hate to side with Belly, but I will.
Oh, and he's like, do you even know how stressed I am not graduating? It's like, I'm not going to any of my classes, and it's really stressing me out, okay?
Yeah, oh, yeah, my favorite part of that was, I think, in that scene, she's like, aren't you, like, I know you're really stressed about your comms ethics final. And I was like, really stressed about your comms ethics final?
Bro.
I'm an English major, so I'm allowed to say this. That's not stressful.
No, it's not. Yeah. You can just tell he's a comms major, probably.
Yeah, exactly.
And no shade.
Yeah, no shade.
But, like, Jeremy, it's just because he doesn't have any direction.
It's because, completely.
Comms rose from the absence of interest, not because it is his interest. Okay. Yes. So he's like, hey, you're such a fucking bitch about Cabo. And she's like, oh my God. I asked, like, a few
clarifying questions
about Cabo. And he's like, how about we just fucking break up?
Which feels like it comes out of nowhere.
Nowhere.
And I'm sorry, if you've been dating, I don't know, I can't comment on this, but, like, they've been dating for years, and that's how it's gonna be. He's gonna say, "What? We should just break up.
We should just
break up." And they both are like, and then she's like, yeah.
She's like, okay, well, you're kind of being crazy at me. So yeah, how about it? Or Jeremiah. And he's like, great, we're broken up.
Yeah.
Bye, I'm
and then
going to
doesn't
Cabo.
speak to her for a week.
Yeah. But goes to Cabo.
Yeah.
And then he comes back and he gives her a puka.
The puka has airport bracelet.
Because that's the thing. He picked it up at the airport.
For sure.
He didn't think of her till he was
probably
about
made
to
it.
board the... He 3D printed it.
Yeah.
It looks, the school lab.
And I hope that they chose how shitty it looked
Fuck
intentionally.
ass that bracelet is,
because, like, if someone that if someone gave me that, I'd be like, oh, you hate me.
You hate me.
You hate me.
Yeah. Yep.
We've never met.
You absolutely hate me.
Yeah.
What is it? The opposite of love isn't hate, it's indifference.
That is beaded with indifference.
Could
A
not.
charm bracelet with no charm.
You. You. Yeah. And so she's like, okay, like, I'm so sorry. Like, he comes back, he gives her the charmless charm bracelet, and she's like, oh, God, thank God we're
good.
We're good. And he's like, wait, we're good? And she's like, we're so good. Come to find out, he fully had sex twice with another girl well on the Cabo spring break.
Yeah.
And she finds that out by overhearing the girl talk about it, like a year later at a party.
Yes, and that's where the episode is currently based, is that she found out, they broke it off. And I want to talk about two things. One, I think because Jeremiah is so unmoored and has no...
Unmarried.
He's so unmarried. He has there's nothing grounding him, like you said. That's why I think it's so easy for him to go on this trip and just hook up with someone, because he's got nothing going for him.
He's seeking external
Yes.
meaning, guidance, validation, whatever, because he's so unfulfilled. He's a bottomless well of nothing.
Completely. And I think, like, something I'm realizing in this season is the only reason he likes Belly is because
she makes him something.
Not even that. Conrad is because it's, like, a way to, like, affect Conrad. Yeah. Which is, okay, a whole...
Yeah.
There's a little bit of, like, family sexual shit going on there, I feel like.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask, I've been seeing this question pop around on the socials. Do you think that he cheated? Is that cheating, what he did?
I think to litigate the technicality is already you've lost the battle, because it's like you're only fighting for this loophole because you know it was the wrong thing to do.
Yes.
So in spirit, yes, I think so.
Yeah.
But, like, do I think that there is gray area? The same gray area that Belly uses as her demilitarized zone to, like, to forgive him when she
true.
ultimately decides to fucking accept his proposal.
It's
not just like,
that.
okay, fine, like, we can get back together. It's like he's so delighted to have an inch with her. He's like, should I? Are we gonna? And she's like, yes.
The way she so readily accepts the proposal, I was like, we are juniors in college. What?
Well, Jeremiah, he's a junior.
Seems like hope he makes it out of Finch eventually.
He hasn't checked his credits in years. So he might be technically a sophomore. It's hard to...
I was like, what in the Brigham Young is happening? This is crazy.
And I mean, he already gives that, just like
aesthetically,
totally. Vibe-wise, it's giving BYU.
Yeah, it's giving like wearing a little cross necklace under that Ben t-shirt.
And the actor is famously like a very outspoken Christian.
Sorry, I shouldn't roll my eyes. That's fine.
Yeah.
But
I'm
totally with you. I think.
Yeah. What do you think?
I was trying to think the same thing. I think if you were to take the man to court, he'd
probably
win.
Get off.
Yeah, which they always do. I think, you know, if we're looking at the legality of what he did, he was in the clear.
Right.
But I totally agree, and like I like kind of what I said. It's like, if you so easily can go and hook up with someone else, it's either you're trying to like move on, you really do think you've broken up and you're like in pain about it, so you're like, the only way I can deal with this is like hook up with someone else, and that means you wanted to break up. Or you just have nothing going for you, and you just are like, you're just putting your dick in anything.
Yep.
And that's,
you're putting your dick in things hoping that something puts
sticks.
Its dick in you.
100%. And he is canonically bisexual, so...
Yeah. I do mean it metaphorically.
No, I know. And he's looking for, Jeremiah screams, like, someone just tell me what to do.
Someone please, yeah. I had something on the legality of it all. Oh, I think, okay, so let's take it out of the court of law.
Yeah, let's
bring it back to matters of the heart.
Okay.
I think Belly wants to forgive him because she's weak, and she's, I assume, 17. But
they graduate from college, we hope, and they're still 17.
But in terms of, like, if in her position I could find a path to forgiveness, I think it's far worse that the breakup, the technical, let's just break up then, okay, fine, so you have, like, at least verbal assent.
Yeah.
It was him forcing, like we said, a fight out of nowhere about nothing, kind of like manufacturing an extreme emergency event.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, well,
gotta call
tornado's here. It's time to go.
Yeah.
Like,
he's the one to call it off.
Right. It's that he created, like, he manufactured calamity and then also made the decision. It's like, first he tried to make her do it.
True.
And she was like,
what?
You're just being weird.
Yeah.
Like, things really escalated in the past 30 seconds. And then he's, like, freaking out that she won't do it. So he's like, he does it. So in that case, I'd be like, not only did you do the wrong thing, assuming we were broke, like, you made the conditions that you then took advantage of.
Yes, I completely agree. I also think that, like, there's something, like, I think you're kind of saying this, like, desperate about Belly, where she just, like, really wants to be, like, loved and, like, in a relationship, and, like, she's only ever been in 2 relationships with 2 brothers. And if she fucks this, what happens then?
There aren't any more brothers.
You've exhausted the brothers.
Yeah.
So I think it's almost like she's been trapped in this situation since she was 17, and it's like, what am I gonna do? I don't know. I kind of understand why she takes him back from that perspective, but I think if I were in her position, I would be like, I would never be able to get over that, like, gap of how much I cared, where I spent a week being like, why hasn't he texted me? And he was able to fuck off to Mexico and sleep with someone else while being the one to instigate the breakup. I wouldn't be able, I would have way too much pride for that, and she just has no pride, which is hard to watch.
And the infraction is too great.
I agree.
It's just like, you really...
Yeah, he doesn't like you. I think if that happened to me, I'd be like, this man hates me. And by the way, look at this puka shell necklace, he got to prove it.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think you get a little distance from it, you look back at the facts, like, he created the loophole he then...
Yeah.
You know.
She might have a case.
Hang on. We're appealing.
And you know what? We're going to represent her.
We could have gone to law school.
Yeah, that's something we should talk about at one point, how Molly and I both think we should be lawyers.
Yeah, we could have gone to law school and we didn't.
Yeah,
we
it's fine, but we could.
We still could if we wanted to. We don't, but yeah, we could. What I want to say is justice for Laurel.
100,000%. I ride with that bitch.
Yep.
That is actually the Laurel and the mom who died. Forget her name. Susanna. Laurel Susanna has been my favorite plot line of the whole series.
Yeah.
I think that's the only reason I really finished the second season. I found out I did. I looked through the records. And I remember sobbing when she died.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like...
Do they actually, like, get to that at the end of the second season?
It gets to, like, that... I remember that one episode where Laurel and Susanna have, like, their one drunken day on the beach.
Yeah,
and they're, like,
that's
crazy
so fun.
and free.
And she makes out with someone.
Yeah, they're both, like, single, I think.
Yeah.
And, like, they're having fun, and...
No, Susanna cheats on her husband, but it's because he's been cheating on her.
So, she has a case.
She has a case with Grant and Young.
LLC. The C stands for cousins.
Which is where we set up our family office.
Oh my god. But that whole plot line made me sob when she dies, because I think it's just a really well done portrayal of female friendship, although I have some issues with the way Jenny Han in general portrays the way like female friends interact. They're always like play
is Jenny
fighting.
Han married?
Wait, what?
Is she married? Has she ever dated?
I don't want to know the answer. I think the answer will make me sad.
Okay.
But I think like sometimes she like verges on like I feel like in the because I'm now rewatching the series, and I'm noticing like she'll have like Belly and what's the other girl? What's her best friend's name? Taylor, who first of all I find really annoying in the first season, but by this season I'm like I'm so riding with her.
Yeah.
But like in the first episode of the series, they like Taylor makes a joke about Belly, and Belly's like, stop! And then they end up, like, fake tussling in her bed, and I'm like, why do I feel like this is about to turn sexual?
Jenny Han, I got some questions for you.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I think overall she does, like, and I just really like that plotline. But sorry, Justice for Laurel.
It's exactly the point you were making earlier, where it seems like Belly probably takes Jeremiah back because she feels she's out of brothers. She feels kind of like either way, whichever brother it is, it felt fated, it felt Susanna blessed, it felt like this is my path, and so she's fighting for that. But Laurel's out here every time she's on screen being like, hey, Belly, you're 17. There are more men than this family. Like,
just try one other one, I don't know.
Might I entice you to please try a different kind of boy?
Well, I feel like she has that boy in the first season who I do stan.
Cam.
Wow, the way you had that ready to go.
I like him.
I like him so much. And he's, like, actually nice to her and really likes her and, like, isn't part of the family. And also has a house and cousins. So, like, everything kind of works out.
But his house is small.
That's true. He's a townie.
Yeah. But all the better you can live there year round. She wants.
Okay, so I do have to say, Conrad is, like, jumping off the page for me in this season, like you said.
Yeah.
Like, he is just
You
singing.
get them on screen together, and it's like...
And I think...
Sorry.
I think when they first got together, I was a little bit like... I didn't see it totally. I didn't see the vision. Because I was like, I feel like I've seen Belly pining after him this whole time. Like, I'm not getting... Like, I think this is for her and not really for him. Mm-hmm. But now in this season, I'm like, wait, no. And it's a big thanks to his ginger best friend who's constantly asking leading questions.
A rapid clip.
So obsessed with her.
Yeah.
I can't even really get into her.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, now I'm starting to see him like yearning and pining for Belly,
mm-hmm.
and it's doing a lot for me.
It is like, so when we just see him in California, like, yeah. I loved a girl once. I'm like, I don't really buy it. Like, because you've only ever kind of been, like, first a reluctant recipient of her love, and then, like, kind of an asshole fighting with it because you're going through your own shit. Yeah. But I've never seen you, like...
Ride hard for Belly.
Ride hard for her or want her more than you want to self-sabotage or whatever else. Like...
Be a doctor.
She's never the thing you want most.
Yeah.
And now I'm like... I don't know why that would have changed. Like,
That's fair.
But then you see them in the flashbacks.
The Christmas episode.
The Christmas
Conrad.
And I'm like...
Put him under the tree.
Yeah. Put him under the tree.
The vibe is there in that episode.
The charisma. Talk about a charm bracelet chock full of charms.
Yes. Ooh.
Oh my God.
A charm bracelet.
He went to Jared's.
Every kiss begins with Conrad.
Yeah.
No, totally. I don't even know. First of all, like, Belly showing up to the cousin's house without telling anyone. I'm sorry.
Is that her house?
It's not your house. Even if you were, like, married to one of the brothers, that is weird. You just say, hey, like, I don't feel comfortable with her just show. And I guess that there's no, like, parent who owns the house really anymore. I mean,
Why?
The dad does.
What happened at the end of the second season?
Well, I mean, like, they own it, but, like, the dad doesn't really care about the house.
Okay.
And, like...
Don't post.
But it's like, it's not your house.
It's not your house. It's weird. And not only is it not your house, it's not even like, oh, this is my uncomplicated long-term boyfriend's house. This is a lion's den.
This is the house where you dated 2 different brothers.
It's crazy. Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to the rest of the season.
too.
Do you know it is going to run all the way through September?
That's what Julia told me. I'm shocked by that. It's not the fall I turned pretty.
No. I guess it goes, past Labor Day.
Ugh.
But maybe it'll help
I
us
think it
stretch out the
will.
summer a little longer.
I actually do like that it's starting in the middle of summer because
Yeah,
it's like, oh,
I
wait, girls, summer is still on.
Girls, it's on.
There's still time to turn pretty.
Yeah, I agree. I'm loving it.
Yeah. Yeah, we wanted to talk a little bit
We
about...
wanted to talk just like a smidge about AI.
She's on everyone's lips, this AI.
Okay, so there's like kind of a discourse happening on Twitter right now, at least that's where I've seen it, where
Okay.
it's like high schoolers are having a hard time writing essays without LLMs. And the like frame I saw it through on Twitter was like millennials had to do so much more manual essay writing,
Sure.
which is a crazy fucking concept.
Yeah.
But I saw someone being like, yeah, like, actually, though, that sweet spot that we grew up in, like, not only did we do so much writing for school, writing was, like, kind of one of the more exciting aspects of early internet, too.
Yeah.
Like,
So
kids were
true.
going home from, like, doing their schoolwork and then, like, writing full novels on
Yeah.
Tumblr. You
Even,
know?
like really texting. Like,
Yes.
not to be too reductive, but, like,
Yeah.
our parents didn't... I mean, like, there was... I feel like, you know, back decades ago, we wrote letters. But then it turned into, like, phone calls, you know? And, like, but... texting and we were doing really more writing than like probably
Yes.
other generations.
Completely.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, text became the whole thing. IMs.
Yeah.
And then, like,
Tumblr.
MySpace, like, all of it was written
Yeah.
written forums.
And Wattpad, like
And Wattpad, like, people went crazy for their fanfic.
Yeah.
Like, and they were, like, building websites so that they could write their little blog entries.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
you
my
think,
god,
like,
the blog era.
the blog era.
Yeah.
So, like, writing was actually really core to, like,
That's
our
so interesting,
cultural
yeah.
identity, which I really think is cool and probably the reason we're doing this fucking podcast and project.
Yes,
Like,
we'd like to acknowledge the history of blogs.
and importantly, acknowledge our grandmother's letter writing.
Yes.
This is what
And
I
of course
felt.
Wattpad.
And of course, Wattpad. Yeah, so I'm in on that. And then I saw a good, I don't know. I'm going to be honest, it was a screenshot that I saw on Twitter, but it was like a JSTOR screenshot of some like researcher's collective statement. And they were basically like, writing is thinking. And then I didn't go too much deeper into the screenshot than that.
Yeah.
But here's what I think the premise is and what I actually really agree with.
Okay.
It's like, writing is not a means to an end. It's not like I use an LLM to get the thing on the page because the thing being on the page is what matters. Often it's the writing of the thing
Yes.
that matters because who fucking cares if there's 5 pages of slop on Tom Sawyer?
Yeah.
Like, the exercise is thinking about Tom Sawyer.
Yeah.
And
like,
analyzing it, constructing an argument about it.
yeah.
And then, like, dressing it in all the form and style, like, tenets? No, that's not the word I want. But, like, dressing it up in the form and style.
And the
that, like,
structure.
yeah, that... Right,
Makes it a book or a...
makes it a book or an essay or whatever. Like,
yeah.
all of that, like, it's kind of the process that matters most. And, like, that's also, I don't know, we've talked about how in our writing the books, it's like sometimes you got to write into it. I think that's like thinking into it. Like, it's,
Yes.
I don't know, it's...
And I think that's what gives, like... I think this is what you're saying. I'm just saying what you
I'm
said
saying it
back to
bad.
you. No, I don't think you are because I get it. Like, what gives it value is, like, as a reader even, is being like,
Yes.
I know someone created this and I know someone put so much work. And I think that's, like, a beautiful thing about being
Yes.
human is, like, appreciating that and being, like, having the wonder of, like, wow, another person on this planet, like, spent time and thought about this and, like, made it with their mind and
Yeah.
didn't, like, I don't know. And, like, I have hope that AI content will never be as good as human content, but, like, at this point it's not. And, like,
Yeah, I agree.
it's so obvious when
Yeah.
it's AI content, and I like hope we never lose that, like, that wonder of being human and, like, making something.
Completely. And even if it does get really good, I prefer
Same.
the fruit of someone's labor. I prefer the nuanced thing that a human creates.
I hope we stay that way.
I really do. This is a really bleak. It's a platform I won't name, but there was an, I don't know if it was full blown expose. There's like early rumblings on tech Twitter. That's like a certain platform that
I saw this, and that
monetizes-
was what I kind of wanted to talk about.
Okay.
That someone said, like, a certain streaming platform is heavily relying on AI, and it's obvious. And I think we can all.
I don't even think we're thinking of the same
Oh, sorry.
thing. No.
I jumped the gun here then.
You're talking Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was talking Spotify.
Oh.
There's
yes.
AI generated content.
Yeah.
It's like written by AI, performed by AI, put on Spotify, and then AI consumption is what they're sending bots to do the click-throughs and to
Ew.
share it. So it's literally just slop created for slop bots, a complete to defraud advertisers.
Wow. What is even the point of making art if that's what it's gonna be?
Right?
And I just hope that I really, now I don't want to get, like, too depressed, but, like, I really wish as a society we would, like, we're the only ones who can stop AI, because it's, like, literally it's man-made. We don't need to live like this.
Yeah.
And I find it incredibly depressing that we're just letting it happen as opposed to, like, putting protections in place, but whatever.
Yeah.
But
the Netflix thing.
yeah, and I think, like, I was reading through the thread on that, and people were saying, like, and I do think there's, like, a really big backlash, at least, like, or not a really big backlash, but I think, like, smart, creative people are
Resist
not
it.
fucking with this.
Yeah, I agree.
And, like, reading through the comments, people were like, yeah, but, like, it sucks and I don't want to consume it. And, like, I saw a lot of people saying, like, soon content that's not AI is going to be really high value. Like, people are actually going to want that. I don't know if that's soon or, like, years down the road, but it got me thinking. I had this conversation with Colin and Julie, who I've talked about on the pod before, where, like, Colin was like, I think AI, I'm going to end up, like, we're going to have, like, a reversal to, like, olden times when someone would be, like, my patron, and they'd pay me to, like, write books or, like, make art. And I don't know if I want that so much, but I do think that there's going to become a premium on, like, man-made art, and I think, because I think I hope, I don't know if I think, and I think books are, like, the perfect, because I don't know, you just can't, AI can't write a book. AI can't write a beautiful book.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I hope. I feel like books will be the last, like, bastion of art that crumbles, I guess. So I guess I'm saying, like, we're, like, on the last ship off of... we're picking the least likely to be poached.
Yeah. We're on the last SpaceX shuttle to Mars.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I'm, like, hopeful that people resist in their consumption.
Yeah. It's just we live in an age where no one has resisted anything, and we're all victims of, you know, the fascist state.
Totally.
So.
To speak of, like, also the internet that we grew up with.
Yeah.
I was getting really depressed thinking about this today. Like, do you remember, I mean, we were living, like, in our teens and stuff, like, people were getting, like, fucked up, like, decades in jail, millions in fines, like, killing themselves before it all came crashing down for pirating or distributing, like, unlicensed IP.
Yeah.
Like, ripping movies or torrenting music, whatever.
Yeah.
We were all, like, really scared of it. Like, to think that the punishment was so extreme for, like, ripping people's artistic output without paying them. And now that same output has been sold wholesale for free.
Yeah.
Just offered up.
Yeah.
To to AI that repackages it poorly back
Right,
to
that
you,
doesn't even do a good
and they
job.
monetize that. Like,
Yeah.
it is so insane to me that within the space of a decade,
Yeah.
we've gone from, like, the individual, because,
You're
like,
so right.
no matter what, like, so long as the capital machine is the
Yeah.
one stealing the art and then
Right.
commoditizing it for themselves, like, that's fine. But if
Yeah.
it's individuals, it's not. It's
No,
just so
totally.
sad.
And I think, like, it's like that's what I'm saying, like, we're the only ones who can stop this, and it's just, like, pathetic that we're just, like, not, because, it's just corporations who are doing it, shoving it down our throats, and we're just taking it. We're like, yeah, okay, I guess. And it's like, no, we're the only ones who can stop this.
Because it's gonna
Not to sound, like, so fatalistic about it,
No,
but
it
that's kind of
is.
how I feel.
And I think it gets harder and harder to even discern where AI is being used, especially.
Oh, it
like,
is, yeah.
Like, we can for the most part now, but, like, we're really reliant on those same companies having, like, good disclosure and transparency practices, which, like, they're not beholden to. They write their
And
own
they're
rules.
famously really, like, transparent and good with us. Have been for many decades. So, don't interfere in the elections and stuff.
Right. But then it's like, okay, so that's one thing, like, even discerning where AI is used. And then I'm less bullish than you are that, like,
I know.
AI can't write good books. There are some models that already can. They're just not publicly available the same way.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm not, like, bullish that I guess I'm hopeful, and it's, like, very small hope that we will, like, as a society have a collective reckoning and be like, we can't be doing this, or, like, we need to place. I think there will always be people who place value on, like, the work, like you're saying. Yes.
I hope so too.
Because all we have is art. Ugh, it's so devastating.
I feel pessimistic in that, like, the average Joe is quite dim.
I know.
They
eat up this shit. I've started using I've started using, like, AI as a litmus test for people to be like, so how often do you, like, how often do you talk to AI? Because I do use it sometimes, I'll be honest. Yeah. But, like, I want to make sure you have, like, a healthy relationship with AI.
Yeah. Well, that and the relationship is the scariest part, because, like, I think it's, like, a lot of people who, like, can't create themselves or don't have taste. Those are, like, the two things. And when they it's
so evil.
When you live in the cross section between the two, then you're real fucked. It's like, no, the people who are like, oh my god, it can write the best story where, like, it's tailored just for me. And it's like,
things shouldn't be tailored just for you.
No, and it's making people more narcissistic too. Like, you can prompt ChatGPT and be like, I cheated on my girlfriend while I was in Cabo. But she was actually making me feel really bad about even wanting to go to Cabo with my boys. And she was a total bitch about it. And then the LLM gets back to you and is like, hey, cheating is bad, but I can really see why you did that. Yeah. And she pushed you too far, man. And you're like, thanks, ChatGPT. And now you keep talking to it.
It's pathetic. I'm sorry. You're pathetic.
Anthropomorphizing it. It's like, you're pathetic.
You're being a Jeremiah right now. And, like, let me just say, Jeremiah would have graduated early if he had ChatGPT, and he shouldn't.
He should have to do another semester at least. We don't know how many credits he's missing.
We don't know how old he is.
His dad is really hoping it's just one more semester because it's costing him $60,000. I love that we got the price tag on Finch.
Expensive.
Liberal arts. Yeah, so.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. If I ever have kids and they want to go to a private university so they can use ChatGPT, you better fucking forget it, okay?
No, completely. I was talking to my brothers about it, like, the one who's actively in college right now was saying, like, professors are just like, listen, like, yeah, you can cheat your way, not cheat, but you can get through this whole class never having learned a thing or done an ounce of work. We are aware of the current circumstances we find ourselves in and how, like, hopeless we are to curb that behavior. But, like, if that's what you choose to do in this class, I question why the fuck you are in this class, but I'm also not going to patrol you on that. Yeah. Like, you want to get something out of your fucking education, you want to get something out of your fucking life, engage with it.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
it
good luck.
Kind of goes back to this whole thing of, like, we are as a country, like, the way we treat college is, like, crazy. Like, the way that kids are going, I mean,
totally.
Like, it is crazy to go to, I mean, It's kind
It's
of
like a
crazy to
halfway
pay what we
house.
do. Yeah, it's like summer camp.
Yeah,
like,
we pay a bunch of money to like have an insulated environment to like
to
become
grow up
adults
in.
in.
Yeah, we've talked about this recently.
Which
where
like,
it's like
I do believe
yeah.
in that kind of environment,
Yeah.
but like the price tag is no longer commensurate with the value.
Yeah, should it cost you $100,000 a year to do that? Never, ever, ever.
And you don't see value on the back of your degree
No.
that you did anymore,
Yeah.
because with AI has taken out the entire bottom 4 rungs of the white collar job ladder.
Yeah.
So what gives?
So
Anyway.
feeling really positive.
I'm like, it is Jeremiah's fault.
100%. And if we had ChatGPT, we wouldn't have the summer I turned pretty.
Jeremiah.
If we had ChatGPT,
Chad.
we wouldn't
GPT.
have the summer I turned pretty, and that would be a huge failing.
Totally.
So
The world would be poorer without it.
we would have never turned pretty.
We would have never turned pretty.
I think I don't feel like that things are gonna. I think things are gonna be bad in the near future, like everything is.
Yeah.
When it comes to AI, like whatever. I also think like the current state of the world, everyone is just like numb to bad things. So we're like, sure,
Right.
more slop.
More slop.
I need to up my dosage. This conversation's bumming
Sorry.
me out. No, I'm just kidding.
Sorry.
But I think like I don't know if it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna be like the near future, but I think eventually we're gonna have to like.
Yeah.
It, like all things, where there will be a reckoning.
There will be.
So
I
enjoy
do
your
believe
little conversations with a robot now.
Yeah. Fuckers.
Shall we move
Let's
on
talk
to
about the
lighter,
writing exercise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lighter fare.
Let's talk about how we did the work.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
did, and we're better for it.
We honor the dream by doing the work, and
Exactly.
writing is thinking.
Yes, I really do like that.
We honor the
That
dream
idea.
by doing the work.
What?
We honor the dream by doing the work.
Yes,
Yeah,
sorry,
we
I thought
did.
you were trying to like whisper something about Hector to me, like, don't look at him.
No, look, quick. No, don't.
Hector's smelling my foot. That can't be good.
That's nice.
So our exercise as we mentioned last week, we're going to try to do an exercise every other week or something, something to keep it light and fresh, and then talk about the book progress the other weeks. And this week we did an exercise of writing from the POV of our love interest, baby. Do you want to kick us off?
Sure.
All right, let's do it.
I thought it was fun. I
Okay.
had fun.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want me to tell you like how I went about
Yeah,
the
I do.
exercise? Because we didn't give each other any
No,
kind
we didn't.
of...
We kind of just were like, are we doing this? And then-
And we kind of both on, like 1,000 words.
Yeah.
I
didn't do that.
Which is a lot. Oh my god, this afternoon I was like, so you just said 1,000.
Sorry, I should have texted you. I didn't even get close to 1,000 words.
Well, so what I did, what I chose to do was rewrite a scene I've already written into my book.
Oh, okay. I didn't do that, but it was in my head.
It's the scene where they meet each other for the first time.
Okay.
And I had a lot of fun writing it from her perspective. And I was like, this guy, I'm smitten with him. But it was also, I told you, we've now discussed at length that I'm writing the book very linearly. I'm not like,
Yes.
So I've not gotten to parts of the book where he features prominently.
Right. Well, that's kind of good, though, because you're like, okay, let's find out what this guy's deal is.
Totally.
Yeah.
And I'm butterflies when I do get glimpses of him in the book, but this is the longest I've spent with him by far.
Yeah.
So it was their first meeting, but I did have to put a lot down on paper around like who this guy is or like what his whole context, his whole world looks like in order to just like think through their first meeting from his perspective. Which was fun. I mean, like, that part was the most fun, like getting to know him better and putting down like likes, dislikes, whatever. Like I mentioned before we started recording that I always knew he was gonna have a dog. Like he lives alone but has a dog that
I
lives.
find that very charming.
Yeah, I do too. So I always knew that, but like this exercise made me figure out what's the dog's name.
Yeah. What
kind of dog is he? Was there anything cute he does with the dog?
Yeah.
And
Which, when a man has a dog, it can really increase his stock.
Totally. It becomes a little rizzy, for sure.
Sometimes he can lower his stock if he's, like, too about the dog, though.
It's a fine line. It's a fine line, and I, a crazy dog person, need to walk it.
No, I didn't. That wasn't an attack. Hector's like,
That was
more
accurate.
dog.
More dog, please. So yeah, that part was fun. What I will say is like the limitation of the way I structured this exercise is it is again their first meeting, and no spoilers, but like they're strangers who run into each other on a New York street, and then like carry on the conversation through essentially an elevator ride, and that's about it.
Oh my god, same.
Really?
Well, not the stranger part, but mine is an elevator encounter.
Okay.
Wait, I kind of love that.
Love.
They're like sisters.
Sisters.
Yeah.
But I guess like that was the downfall, where it's like you're not, because it's like a meeting between strangers. A lot of like the character exploration is like how they're regarding each other, and like when they're like physically forced into each other, and then like it's a lot of, so at least from his perspective, and this is gonna sound so weird, writing from a man's perspective, I spent a lot of time in his head. I was like, I think he would be really self-conscious that like he physically runs into this girl, they have a brief exchange, like you run into people on the sidewalk, like I want this guy to be very aware of like
what's normal
himself, and like right, and like trying really hard not to be weird to, or like
I love that.
make a woman feel not like freaked out. And so it was
sounds like a great guy.
Yeah, but then it became a lot of like him being like, I hope she doesn't think I'm trying to kill her. Like, like just being really self-conscious about that through the, because I do think
we need more nervous guys in books, actually.
And I do think that throughout the space of their interaction, like that is primarily what he'd be concerned with. But it felt a lot of like, I'm a nice guy, TM, and it's like, oh, good. Well, at least going through his own head.
Yeah.
But then we know from her perspective that she didn't feel that way at all.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, so kind of that, it was unfun in that way, where it's like I've not really given myself a scene where like,
right. But I think like, I don't know. Also, I think in a lot of these books, you don't write. This was one of my takeaways. Like, we don't write these scenes. I don't think I'm gonna actually have a perspective from him in my book at all.
Agreed.
And I actually think like more people, I don't know if a lot of people do this, I shouldn't say more people should do this, but like I think it is good to step into their brains, and it's like, thank God we get to leave.
Totally.
But like it's good to be like, what's going on in there?
For sure. I just mean like the container that I established, he's very preoccupied the whole time.
Okay. Yeah, all right. That makes sense.
But like I agree. I was like, thank God I get to leave. Yeah. And I love a romance where you don't get both perspectives, because it feels like you're participating in the romance. Like, it's slowly unfolding. This interest is unfolding to you in on the same pace. Yeah. They are unfolding to your protagonist. Okay. So it's like, I don't want to know more than she does.
Yeah, because that's part of the fun.
I want to fall with her.
Yeah, I don't want to know what he thinks.
Yeah, but as authors, we should.
Yes, yeah. Which is, it's fun, I think. So should I?
Please.
So I kind of thought about doing what you did, and then I was like, I'm just going to go freeform with it, where I was like, I'm going to treat this kind of like a journal entry where he just like talks. It was very like not part of the book. It was almost like you would not find this in the book at all. It was like, because I was like, what do boys do to like sort of go through their feelings? And I was like, they really don't do that. So I'm just gonna have to like sorry to be reductive about men, but that is how I feel. So
you wrote the first ever journal entry from a man.
Yes, brave. That's something ChatGPT can't do. So I was like, let's just like treat this as almost like a stream of consciousness thing where he talks about what he thinks about her, and it's like it's sort of like, if this is I guess how I would pitch it to you. It's sort of like, we've talked about this, like,
pitch it to me.
Pitch it. God, I'm so loud. Juice is pointing at the sound bar. This is the way I'll pitch it to you, is like, we've talked before about how like this idea of when I die I want to know everyone who's ever had a crush on me. So this is kind of like a sort of an open letter about like his crush on her, is kind of how I treated it. It's like what you would want to, it was like a dossier that you would want to receive from someone who you desperately have a crush on, about like everything they think about you.
Yeah. When you meet Is it Peter at the pearly gates? Paul?
Peter, Paul, Simon, I don't know. All I know is you better have a diary from a man for me. And I just sort of treated it like he's kind of listing all of the things he admires about her and like the things he likes about her.
Uh-huh.
It literally was like a wet dream for me. Like it's just like what I want what I would want.
Okay.
And so like he talks about her like physical attributes that he likes. And like so their whole thing, I think I've made this quite clear, is it's enemies to lovers, and they fight a lot, and they're very like sparring partners at work kind of. And so he does talk about the first time they met and how he like pissed her off immediately, and how like he found it exciting instead of like is that horny?
No.
How he was like the whole idea is like she to the outside person she might look mad, but I understand that she feels like challenged and excited, and here are all of the ways I see that in like oh my god, you're looking at me like what? These are all the ways I see her be that like every day at work, where like
cool.
I see her bossing people around, like I don't know, it was like a list of all the things he likes about her basically.
Love it.
And then I was trying to get into this and then I didn't. But I kind of want there to be, and this I haven't written in the book yet, so I think that's why I struggled with it.
Okay.
Where I want there to be like, there was one time she was nice to him.
Nice. Okay.
And it was because she like had like, it's gonna be at a party and there's like an almost physical thing maybe. Because I also want to make it clear is that he like has kind of been obsessed with her from the jump.
Okay.
But she should never know that.
Right. Okay, yes.
So I wanted to get into the interior of that, of like, what does it look like when a man is obsessed with someone but can't show it?
Right, and she has
and it's
not
just,
a clue.
Yeah. So I kind of, that was my approach.
Fuck, yes.
I did find it like
this.
a little hot. I was like, wait.
Yours sounds way hotter than mine.
But what I liked, because I'm hearing you talk about it, I'm like, oh, I wish I'd done something more structured. But what I did like about it was like really like, because I think a lot of times with writing the book, I feel a little bit limited by the structure, where I'm like, oh, things have to happen. And this was just like a complete drop in.
Yeah.
Like, let's just like be weird.
You're doing jazz.
I'm doing jazz.
And I think you're way better for it.
I don't think that's true, but I think it was a fun exercise, and because I felt similarly, where I was like, I don't know this guy. I don't really know like what he likes about, and it also helped me understand my protagonist better, where I was like, this is her hair color, and like these are the things that make her, and like things that he loves about her that I want to have feature prominently in the book. So
did you feel like he had a distinct voice as you were writing? No
I think I'm getting that more. I will say, like, with the first kiss scene, I was like, oh, I'm starting to get, I think I'm getting there, but I'm not. I feel far from it.
It's the hardest part for me right now.
I feel far from her voice too, to be honest.
Same. I'm finding her a little bit more, mostly through her interactions with others.
Yeah, you said that last week, that like you feel like you're getting closer to her.
Yeah, she's like a little shit eater. But they sound similar, because they both sound like me now.
I think that's where I'm coming down, is I think it's gonna be hard to, it's just gonna be like, oh, a boy Claire and a girl Claire, have fun.
I know.
Yeah.
I gotta figure that out.
I think it's fun.
Out. It is fun.
But you do want to make them a little...
Yeah.
But that's as you figure out their needs and wants.
Yeah.
Because those things determine how they talk and, like...
Totally. But then I want to find, like, those, like, little speech tics or, like, tonal differences.
And, like, we've talked about this, like... One thing I included in this, which I don't really know, I keep making her like a big coffee girl, and I'm like, why am I doing this? I hate it.
Don't talk to me till I've had my coffee.
She's so millennial coded, and I'm like, we have to fix this at some point. But like, Hector is ballista out right now.
Hector's getting a full body shiatsu on the side.
Oh, he's so happy. But one thing I had, I'm like, because in the opening scene I have her best friend like come in for coffee to her office, and that's like a thing they do, is like they have a coffee in her office.
Love.
Yeah, which I think is cute.
Me too.
But like I had him be like, she won't upgrade her coffee machine, and it's like loud and really annoying, and everyone hates it, but she just like won't upgrade it. But it's like these little things where I'm like, why am I doing this? I don't know.
No, that's texture. That's
It's texture,
grit,
but is it
baby.
the right texture? I think I'm looking for like a
I guess
cotton, and I'm
a
getting.
little confused. Like, do people have their own coffee machines at the office?
She does, because she's a TV producer with her own office, and she's
That's
got like sort of an espresso because
Cool.
she.
Because she needs to.
I don't know yet.
She needs to have so many cups a day, or she will
Or
be.
else she'll perish.
Else she'll perish. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm loving it.
But I don't know. That's the thing, is I keep dropping in these details that are so unfounded, and I'm like,
I'm doing this. I literally am doing the same thing. Here, do you want to hear some of mine?
Yeah.
And we can cut them if we, because I did the exact same. He's a regular at his bagel place.
of course, that's a good one. I like that.
No, it's not. He is a younger brother to 2 older sisters.
Classic. That's good. Well, yeah.
He's from Philly.
Oh,
All right. From the main fucking line?
He's from the main fucking line. That doesn't really come up a lot, though.
Okay, I love that. That's not typical, but okay.
He's a UX design lead. But on
That's
the
like
side,
too real of a job.
but on the side, a cartoonist.
Oh, wait, I love that.
UX design lead didn't work for you.
It's just I've read that too many times on LinkedIn that it like triggered me.
Dead mom.
Damn, Mom. You gotta.
He reads literature.
I love that.
Fiction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fiction guy.
Fiction guy.
You don't meet a lot of those.
I know.
They like war books, if at all.
Well, have you ever met a UX design lead?
You know, I need to spend more time with UX design leads.
I feel comfortable with my job selection.
I do too. It was easy for me because they have the same job,
Yeah, that's
just
easy.
different departments.
Yep.
Anything else you wanna? This is giving me an idea for our next exercise.
Oh, go on.
And I think it's something that Erin has mentioned in the past, so I'm totally poaching it from her. But maybe we do personality tests for our
Love it. I
for
love
our
it.
leads next
Let's
time.
do it. That's fun.
I hope this is fun for people. Us just doing these little bits and bobs.
We're looking to Jupes for confirmation, and she's going,
Are you
no,
having fun?
no.
I want to know what about your main character turns your male main character on.
Oh my
Did you
god.
mention that?
I did. Juice wants to be turned on.
No, I no.
No, yeah.
Give us one tease.
Oh, here, let me look at my. This is like a little bit like. Okay. Okay. He likes that when he can hear her yell cut from the hallway when she's in the studio, because she says it with such like clarity, and like he knows that she's making the right decision.
That's not horny.
Give
No,
us a horny
well, it depends
one.
on what gets you there, you know.
That's a good. I like
I
it.
do like it.
Oh, he likes that she. Some of this is reading a little bit like Manic Pixie, so that's why I'm like pausing. He likes that he can hear the squeak of her sneakers in the hallway when she's running late.
Oh. That's cute.
He likes when she puts her hair up when she's overstimulated.
Oh, because it shows her neck.
Something like that. Yeah, that's
So she's
kind
like, these are the musings of a pervert. Only a true
Well, I'm not
sexual
reading you the
deviant
pervert ones.
can put this down to paper.
There's a part where he's like, he like, hold on. There's a part where he's like, she looks like, oh, this is like so embarrassing. Where he's like, she looks like she is ready to tear my heart out with her teeth, and then I want to know what it would be like to feel her teeth on me.
I don't think that's
That's hot.
At all,
Yeah.
he says, at all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I felt a little like too free doing this, one might say.
That's how it. That's the kind of writing we do, baby.
Yeah. So, oh, and then he says, I like more things about her than I dislike, but that list is also really long.
I love that. That's really cute. That's
Yeah.
very Harry Sally.
Yeah, totally.
Ugh. I love.
I don't know. I don't feel like it
Come
was
on,
super
it's so
productive, but
good.
it was fun.
It wasn't. Yeah, I don't feel like it. I didn't need to do as many words as I did, or my exercise was a little too
I don't think so. I think we both did.
overwrought. I think but it was very useful to start thinking through his like motives, his
Yes.
context, whatever, because that hasn't been happening in
Yes.
the actual book drafting.
No, I haven't been doing it
for
at
me.
all. Okay, cool. Do you want to tell me what the what the most romantic thing that happened to you this week was?
What do I owe you?
Let's settle up.
Yes, I would be happy to tell you that.
Please, divulge.
This week, yesterday actually, was my 1-year wedding anniversary.
Yay! Which I'm so sorry I waited till so late in the day to wish you.
I think that's so funny. Anyone who wished me a happy wedding anniversary is like,
Pervert.
get out of my marital bed, you absolute freak.
I do think it's weird when people wish. The only reason I did it, to be clear, was
Because you married me.
well, no, sure, yes, but I was also texting you about business, and I was like, wait, shit, I could see you were in the East River, and I was like, oh, she's on the way to dinner because it's her anniversary, so then I was like, wait, ignore what I said, happy anniversary.
That's very sweet.
Yeah, sorry.
I didn't think it was rude when you did it.
Okay, cool.
But we went to a very nice dinner.
Yes,
Have you ever been to the River Cafe?
I have not.
It's very fancy.
Yeah.
It's like you have to wear
As
a
you should for your
jacket if you're a
first.
man.
Oh, I
and you
love
wear
when they have to put on a
cocktails.
sport coat.
Yeah, exactly. And it's super beautiful. It is on the East River, and it's right next to the Dumbo ferry
Fun.
pickup. So you're just watching them ferries ripping.
Oh, I love
Oh
that.
yeah,
Did you take the ferry?
We did not. It would have taken
It's
an
a long
extra
walk, yeah.
probably 2 hours.
Yeah, you don't need that.
But the way that like whole restaurant is oriented, it's like it knows what it's got with this river situation. So the whole restaurant is oriented towards the river, and then like yes, there are nice like really nice two tops that are against the window, right? Essentially, you're like on the water, and then the rest of the restaurant, like there's probably 4 tables deep of like seating happening from the window to the wall.
Sorry.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
exactly. And we're on the wall.
Okay, cool.
It's actually quite romantic, though. It's like a velvet bench where we're seated next to each other, not across from each other, both facing the river.
Oh,
So we're
wait,
just
I
like-
kind of love that like vision I have in my head right now.
It was beautiful. Like,
Yeah.
we're watching the sunset on the river, and I'm like, Mittens, like, I think this seat is actually perfect. Like, I prefer this to sitting right against the window, right next to the water. And he was like, oh, right, because you get to people watch in between. And I was like, wow, if I'm not seen right now. Because, like, yeah, he could have been like, oh, yeah,
you
because we got the
cry.
bench. He's like, it's the best because, you can, like, you get the water, but you get the people in between you and the water, and you can look
Yeah.
around the whole restaurant. And I know you love to be a
To
looky
look,
loo.
yeah.
And it was very romantic to be known.
To be loved is to be seen.
Yeah, it was
I
very
love that.
sweet.
And to see other people is to have fun.
So true. You nailed it.
That's really sweet. And the way he
Yeah.
just kind of said it without even like thinking is romantic.
Oh
too.
yeah, for the people
Yeah,
watching.
of course. Yeah, I know you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I love it.
What's the most romantic thing that happened to you, huh?
So I kind of struggled with this one this week. Never good sign. Things are dark. Just kidding.
So I asked AI.
And God, does she know me? And that's the most romantic thing that happened to me this week. I'm just kidding.
We're getting married.
And we'll soon will marry. So Jubes had to remind me. Apparently, I said this was my most romantic thing this weekend, but it is a good one. We were hanging out at the bar where Flo Tussie hangs out, and we're sitting kind of by the window, so people are coming in and out. Kind of similar. We were people watching, and like it was the most fun I had that night because I was like,
To
hey,
see
I
is
see
to
the
have
traffic,
fun.
yeah. And this is why we're friends.
Yeah.
But this like girl, it's a very young crowd who hangs out at this bar, which begs the question, should we be there? But this girl's walking out, and we kind of like started chatting with her, and I think we maybe asked her, how old do you think we are or something.
That's a classic.
A classic way to hurt yourself. Yeah.
No, because you asked her how old she is.
Okay, that sounds about right. She was 23, ultimately, is what we landed on. And then she was like, oh, you can provide so much wisdom. That also hurt.
She thought we were 25, though.
Okay, all right.
Hell yeah.
So she thought we were 25. Awesome. And she was like, oh, my 23rd birthday. Or maybe she was turning 23. I don't know. She was like, I'm compiling a list for my birthday of, like, 23 things I should know about being 23. And I'm sure I said this to her, but 23 is the worst age a person can possibly be. It's, like, just so many bad things happen when you're 23. You're just, like, such... You're Morelos at 23. Yeah. And that was, like, the first thing that came to my mind. I was like, when I was
You've got no heels.
Yeah. You've got no heels, no money. So when she said 23, I was like, oh, I know what that's like. It's Morelos. So she gave me her notes app.
Her phone number.
No. God, no. I don't even know her name. Megan. She gave me her notes app to put in an item, and I'm reading through all of them, and a lot of them are like date around, like date lots of people.
A 23-year-old doesn't need to be told to date around.
I did. I could have used that list. But I was like, I don't care.
She gave her phone to Laurel before that.
Date outside of the brothers. But I was like, at 23, I was so like, I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a mess. So I just wrote, I guess my most romantic is the thing I wrote. Is that what we're coming down to? Or maybe I thought it was romantic. I liked yes, I did. I liked, like, being in this notes app with a bunch of people she's met at a bar.
Yeah, it's cute.
I love being 30 and still talking to strangers at the bar.
Of course.
God,
yeah.
When will I stop doing that?
Hopefully never.
And hopefully never. And my advice to her was that it's okay to not know what's going on and what you're doing, and you just gotta you'll find out what you're doing, let it come to you.
Yeah.
And I was happy with what I wrote, so.
It's extremely romantic, and I find it most romantic because it's well-earned wisdom. It's like we're still practicing it.
I said that to you. I was like, I'm hoping any day now it lands in my lap.
But getting comfortable with letting it come to you.
Yeah.
23-year-old's not comfortable with that. It takes a long time to.
And she doesn't even know about 29 yet.
Saturn's coming.
Saturn. It's the second worst age you can be. Is 29. We should start a notes app for Megan now.
Yeah.
But I will say, like, I was saying this. Now I'm getting just sappy. I was saying this to my sister yesterday. Like, I don't think I've ever been like, and I know this isn't our full-time job or whatever, but like, career, like what I'm doing in my working life, I've like never felt happier. I feel very fulfilled right now. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's been 6 years of letting life come to me.
Yeah.
Else.
Yep. And that's not to say you just lay down and take it.
I have not been a pillow princess with life. I have done a lot of hard work.
We honor the dream by doing the work.
Yeah.
But you just have to trust that the work
will come to you. Will figure out what the work is, and then you will do it.
It's what's the equation? It's like preparation and luck equals opportunity.
Yes.
You never stop with the preparation of it all, but you keep anticipating the luck will strike too.
Yeah. It's your mom's phrase, be ready when the... Or actually, no, this is not your mom's phrase. This is the title of Ina Garten's book.
So this is when I reveal I'm Ina Garten's daughter.
I remember because I told your mom, I was like, I have to tell your mom the title of Ina Garten's book because she'll love it.
Yeah.
It's Be Ready When the Luck Happens.
Yeah.
And it hasn't happened yet, but I sure am ready.
Yeah. And you are ready.
Yeah.
So
we've done a lot of negativity and positivity today.
We've really run the gamut, I'd say.
I'd say so too.
I'm feeling slightly more married though.
Me too. I feel married.
Yeah.
I have my heels. You have yours?
I've got my heels. I'm strapped.
All right. See you next week,
bye.
folks.